It is officially springtime in Canada, but I guess winter still can't get enough of the season, and it actually decided to pour out some more snow on the day of our Cabane Sucre activity. Our D-Group family are heading to Saint-Anne-de-Plaine to visit one of the maple farms here in the Laurentides region of Quebec. As you can see, grabe yung snow, but we know that today will be an amazing day.
Yung mga trees dyan, for sure ano yan, ang mga maple, source of maple syrup.
We are now here at Le Chalet des Érables, and that is the main cabane that you are seeing. This will be our very first time doing Cabane Sucre, so we are all excited. And there goes our D-Group leaders, Joseph and Sofia Lopez.
Kamusta kayo?
And here is our beautiful Bella, together with her parents, Jed and Eileen. So we're now heading inside the cabane to have our brunch with the traditional menus of Cabane Sucre. And actually, we did have a reservation, but still we lined up a bit because there are still many people inside.
More light required. Oh my God, ang ganda dito.
The space inside is so rustic yet so cozy, and the ambience is very familial. So here in this region, most of the people speaks French, so Sophia's teasing Joseph. Until we saw the whole crew of Le Chalet des Érables were wearing the famous Canadian flannel tops, just like the Lopez couple, which is really funny.
Tayo mo pumasok din ito video sa restaurant. Akala ko pa kayo. Yung ko makapag-pinoy siya kung ano kaya ka. Eh, katingin daw si Bella. Si Bella nga eh.
Coffee, Bella. Guys, coffee.
We started off our brunch with a brewed coffee. And of course, since it is Cabane Sucre, we are sweetening everything with the sirop d'érable, or in English, the maple syrup. After that, we were served with the healthy house soup, which is the soup au pois or pea soup. And it was followed with a big bread, which they call pain artisanal, or basically artisanal bread in English. The bread is just so huge that we miss the big pandesal in the Philippines. But for me, it looks like a soft version of ciabatta, an Italian bread, and it's really, really good. And now in our table, the main traditional dishes of Cabane Sucre, which are the marinade maison, omelette soufflée traditionnelle, saucisse dans le sirop, fèves volardes, pommes de terre isolées, jambon à l'érable. Then on the top of the omelette are the bajou de porc fumé et oreilles de grise that tasted chicharron, and the crêpe de Marie Rose. Actually, there were a lot of desserts and other main dishes that I wasn't able to include here, but everything was great. Of all the desserts, I love the tarte au sucre et crème glacée, which is basically a sugar pie served with vanilla ice cream. For a $45 breakfast and lunch, eat all you can, I think it is quite worth it because it also includes the outside farm experience and the tir sur la neige or the maple taffy. Even though it seems expensive, it is really true na yung experience talaga ang binabayaran natin. And not just the food or the view. It is the beautiful moments that we create with the people we honor that counts. So, as adults who are not used to seeing horses being used as an actual carousel, this kind of setup is really fun to us. There are also other animals on the farm that children and those young at heart can enjoy interacting with or watching. You can also feed them there, which is really amusing. Well, it's just a pure bliss seeing Bella low-key enjoying herself with her titos and titas. Ang sarap talaga maging bata, no?
Nag-enjoy ka sa mga mga sheep?
Yeah, nag-enjoy ako.
Yeah. Love.
Hello guys. Kala mo vlog.
Vlog.
Tingin?
Hi! Hello vlog. Just sinusundan niya ako.
So, aside from the animals outside, there are also some farm animals here that are inside the heated barn, like goats, chicken, and ducks. I think it's a wonderful experience, especially for the kids, since they can get to see these farm animals up close and feed them like the others. Sobrang fun and nakaka-refresh talaga when you go out with your friends and just, savor every enjoyable moment. Our hearts are truly full because God has connected us to the right circle of friends. So, hindi ko pa pala na-explain sa inyo kung ano ang cabane sucre. Cabane is a French word for cabin or shack in English, and sucre naman means sugar or sweet. In this case, French Canadians use maple syrup to sweeten almost everything and even turn it into a special treat. In Quebec, the cabane sucre season usually begins in late February to early March and runs until the end of April or early May. You really have to try this when you're in Quebec to experience their tradition, especially when you're with family and friends. Now we're off to experience maple taffy or tir d'érable sur la neige in an authentic cabane sucre. It is actually a traditional treat and culture here in Quebec and other parts of Canada. I was curious about it, so I researched on Google, and it says that the early French settlers adopted this tradition from indigenous peoples of Canada in the early 18th century. And it's actually believed to have started here in Quebec. Here inside the cabane, there's this big maple sap collector connected to the trees outside. The process is pretty simple. First, collect the sap, boil it for hours to make the taffy, and then pour it onto snow or ice, maybe. Roll it onto a stick, and just like that, you've got maple taffy. Another fun fact is that Quebec's maple syrup is considered the best in the world, and it actually produces about 70% of world supply. This is my third time doing the tir sur la neige ou glace, but it's my first time doing it in an actual Cabane Sucre, so it was quite fun. Plus, the taste of the maple syrup here is just different than I tried before. It is sweet, yes, but its sweetness is different. I actually love it. So, Sophia and I were talking about how maple taffy here is called tire sur la neige, even though they actually use ice. The literal translation kasi of tire sur la neige is to pull on the snow. So, we thought and expected na merong snow inside the cabane.
Talaga snow. Yung
Yellow talaga siya.
Okay, so there are other activities and rides here that we haven't tried yet, but we really want to go on the antique train ride that gives a full 360 view of the maple farm. It is not included in the $45 payment that we had, so Sophia and Joseph bought tickets for us. Thank you guys! It is such a joy to bond with friends talaga who have truly become family. And if I'm being honest, it makes me a bit emotional because this might be the last time we'll do this activity with our D-Group leaders, Joseph and Sophia, as they will be moving to California very soon. Before, I was in denial thinking it would be the best for these beautiful people to stay here in Canada, pero God has better plans for them. Plans that no one can stop. Medyo nakaka-hurt, of course, since we just started building our friendship here and they were among the first people we actually met when we arrived here in Montreal in 2023. Personally, I never thought I could build a godly friendship again after burning bridges with people I once thought I could trust. That's why having friends who can also be our accountability partners feels like such a blessing to me. Well, even in our lowest moments, since we'll miss them a lot, we will continue to pray for Joseph and Sophia as they begin their new journey in the US. Although they may not be physically present with us in the coming days, they will surely always be in our hearts. And of course, my social media naman to keep in touch. So, yeah. I just want to thank the Lord for the comfort He provides and for teaching us to trust His will for everyone. Truly, life is a journey of getting to know Him and walking in the wonders of His great love for us. To Joseph and Sophia, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything that you have done for us, especially for Julius and me. Your kind and intentional hearts have been such a blessing to us, and we know that God will continue to sustain you and guide the desires of your hearts as you step into this new and unknown journey. Always remember 1 Corinthians 2:9. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no heart has imagined what God has prepared for those who love Him. We are truly excited for what lies ahead for you. C'est une expérience très agréable. Merci de nous avoir permis de partager votre vie avec nous. We love you guys. Bye!